Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Europa Universalis 4. This is Ideas Guy. It looks like Bohemia with his 400. We remember this ruler, or this guy. Josef Vaklaz Pardubic is fighting against a Swedish 1001 in defensive terrain. Axel here just rolled a negative. He rolled a 2, or 4 minus 2 against Joseph's 7, so that's pretty good. We rolled in our first phase with a guy named Axel as well. Really? Yeah, we rolled a 1 versus a 6. Not so good, but we arrive tomorrow. Here comes the cavalry. Viktor Jankowski, who did bring in a crossing penalty, unfortunately. Apparently, somehow. He's going to roll well in the first shot. I'm sure of it. I'm completely confident. Yeah, there it is. There's an 8. Plus a 1, minus a 1. So 8 versus a 1. Very solid. And we're flanking. And they are probably going to reinforce. Or they're going to be terrified and hide from Viktor. Because Viktor is terrifying. With terrifying ideas. Viktor, roll big. Roll big. Yes, that would still be a 4 versus a 1. We'll take it. These troops are looking like they're trying to reinforce, I think. No, they're not. Okay, good. Great Horde seeds tons of land. Man, Muscovy is just unchecked. We only lost, looks like 1,850 troops, and we killed 7,600. Paradox, please, where is the sum? Why not just sum it for me? Damn it. Alright, so let's check return provinces, see if anything is squirrely with return. We have to wait one day. We're not actually in a zone of control right now at all, are we? Okay, so Victor needs to leave right away. Axel is the siege leader. Let's combine him in with the existing army. Let's reorganize so that the existing army has enough troops to maintain the siege. All the damaged infantry are over here now. My cav unfortunately took damage. If we consolidate out the weakest ones, that leaves more room for cannons. I do have a cannon popping out here, which is a bit risky. Let's see if we can get some troops over that way. Alright, so Victor's leaving. What we're leaving behind... these 4 troops. With Axel. So Victor is going to head over to here. He is heading to Wisna as well on the 8th. Victor can be there on the 3rd. This is a non-fort province, so that makes us the defender. Behind... yeah, I mean, that's a lot of dudes that are going to come and hit me. So... you don't think we want to do this, do we? No, in fact, we might need to just... I think we should back off the entire army right now. I need these guys to, like, get focused. Yeah, I'm exposed. I'm too far committed here. As much as I want to maintain the siege progress, I want all you guys to just consolidate in. Let's see, how do I guarantee that we consolidate the right troop? I'm pretty sure it's going to keep Victor in charge. Everyone out. We're leaving. We're getting out of town. There's a flat terrain fort we can relieve. There's our first cannon coming out. Viktor Jankowski. How would you feel about smashing this army? I'm going to give you mercs. I'm just going to give you 8 infantry. I don't want to overcommit to this, and I'm also kind of worried about Victor dying, but yes, we're just going to flank with infantry. I don't want to engage with the cav, because the game, again, it does weird things, where if you engage a smaller army with a larger army, it deploys your troops wrong, and then your troops just don't show up. So we're intentionally only engaging with 8 infantry, which should engage the 6 troops that are there, 1 infantry on either side flanking, and then if they reinforce, I'll reinforce. But otherwise, we're just engaging with bare minimum combat width. And again, I don't want to use my cav, even though that'd be great, because I don't want him to reinforce, then have my cav stuck in the center, because they're expensive to reinforce and they'll take a lot of damage. So we're just gonna poke We're going to poke this army. All right, he's looking to reinforce. We're going to be there on the 25th. So for 5 days... okay, we're actually far behind him now. For 5 days we fight. 28th. It's not true. For 3 days we get to beat up on him, and then for 2 days he beats up on me. This army arrives on the 27th, which is actually too early. I'm going to do it anyway, though, because the cannon... Actually, let's use Victor here. No. Victor needs to be part of the first army. This army should just be somebody that gets them there kind of decently quick. We'll see. This should go all right. I'm not sure. We're spying on Poland. We're improving with Hungary. We should improve with you a little bit. We should probably spy on this guy if we had a diplomat. We don't. Well, let's see how this fight goes. We should hopefully have engaged properly, yes. Then the reinforcements for them come in. We deployed an extra infantry. He deploys this way. His cav end up in the center, because they should, as expected. And then a day later we show up with our troops. And he's actually flanking me, but look, see how it's still doing this? I don't think this is right. These guys should have deployed out here. Instead, they still are trying to deploy on the interior. It's still wrong. Ugh, I don't like it. But whatever. Victor did just roll a nice roll, and then he rolled a bad roll. This is turning into a potentially not good fight for me. Let's see what the next roll is. We rolled a 0, plus a 2 versus an 8. Ouch. And then another 0. Okay, we're going to retreat from this fight now to Memel. Alright, we still killed more than we lost by far, just due to the way that the engagement went, but we did lose that battle. Let's unappoint Victor if we can. As soon as possible. Victor to victory! This is not a fort, that is a fort, that is a fort. We want to engage in Plock, but they're going for the flat terrain province first, sadly. Alright, I want the high maneuver guy. Do we have a guy with any traits for recovery speed? We have morale, recovery speed. Arvo. Dude, Arvo, you're awesome. I love you, Arvo. Alright, finally the Hungarians with their 3-5. Jesus! Show them how it's done, man. Go in there, smash something. Go for it. Show them who's boss. I approve. He's heading to Warsaw. He's going for the Polish capital. Kind of. Ish. Is he restricted? I think he's getting stuck. Zone of control from these forts is preventing him. Like, he's able to... I don't know. I just saw him go from here to here, and then he's in Warsaw. So his return province... I have no idea. I don't think he has a return province right now. He should be allowed to come up here, but he doesn't want to. Probably because he knows he'll lose a lot of men. Denmark's heading to Kelmno, which is flat terrain. Meanwhile, Bosnia... Bosnia? Bosnia? Subject under Hungary? Oh, yeah, you have subjects. Wow, okay. That's surprising. I didn't realize that. And also, our subject has... Of course, he's got 0 troops, yes. But don't worry, he's attaching to us with those. Bohemia's decided to come back east. I'm gonna say no objective on these. I don't want to send any objectives. I want them to focus on combat if they will. Love that 3.8% attrition there. Not so much for my allies. Okay, looks like we've got combat between a cannon and a something else. This troop could block recruitment. There is a troop... No, there are no troops being recruited right now. Where could we go? We have military access down here. Sieging some of this stuff down here would not help. There is just a level 3... Okay, a level 1 zone of control fort down here. This merc could do some damage down here. I'll probably lose track of him and end up getting him killed, but he might be able to do some damage down there. Meanwhile, I'm hoping that Hungary will just decide to go after a bit of combat instead of focusing on sieges. Who's done all the work? Yeah, mostly me. Just so you know, they are looking to take this fort back. Have they teched up? 6 and 6, so no. Denmark is on 7. No tech advantage against him. Tyrannical nobles. Lose base tax or lose loyalty of the nobles. I don't want to lose base tax, I think, in Mid-Tao. Mid-Tao is where it is a 25% development, sorry, 25% autonomy coastal province. It's base tax. Base taxes were too much. Fine of the nobility has expired. Alright. So you're saying I have to revoke some of your land? Is that what I'm hearing? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. Yes, give me money. Okay, we're doing alright on monarch points. We're not doing so great on power projection at the moment. The Hungarians don't seem to want to actually make any cannons, despite being on Tech 7. They also don't want to bring any siege leaders over. The Bohemians, however, have quite a bit. Let's see if we can get the Bohemians over onto the capital of Poland. They shouldn't be able to get there, honestly, due to the zone of control. I don't even know how Hungary was able to get by. Perhaps this fort was mothballed when he first entered, and that's why he got through, but it's... I don't know. %14 chance. Didn't take it. Good. It's at least one more attrition tick that they'll take. Try to put some pressure on their forts. We have 11 war score. Ostrode's the war goal. So it'd be ideal if we could get that siege relieved. The easiest fort to put pressure on would be this capital fort. If I just got down there with my siege leader and a regular troop. Axel, can you just march down there and attach to Hungary? Now that they're both locked, I'll take this fight. Sure, why not? There's no way he's going to break the siege, right? Not for this. Please don't. You don't break the siege, please. We're not going to use our main guy for this. Arvo is going to roll a 9 because he's a badass. Easy fight, of course. We don't want to siege because we're going to take attrition for that. With the whole army, that would be bad. I'm just hoping this fort holds for a little while longer. Because there's a chance... I don't know, it's flat terrain either way. Like, I'll be able to take it back pretty quickly. If we lose the ticking war score, then that's fine. It's not going to be a big problem. But it looks like he's not going to take it anyway. Head to Plock. Defensive terrain. We are now contributing to the siege. My participation is still at 60%. I think I'd be in a lot of trouble right now if I declared this war on my own. Definitely. Okay, have I lost control of my merc? Yeah, pretty much. I've kind of forgotten about him already. He's gonna do some work down there. Let's go ahead and start using some control groups. Maybe that'll make me remember him a little bit more. I can toggle through them like I'm playing an RTS or something. Oh, great. A disease outbreak. Lovely. Okay, no better siege pips. Arvo's hanging out. We're at full strength. We are 2 below our force limit. And this army is not actually at full combat width. And this army is tied up, so I could use another... I need 24 troops, and I've got 21. If I could get 3 more infantry... We have the money. I think we'll train some regular infantry. At 3-5. Just go attack this, please. There's no zone of control. You're already here. For now, I guess I'll attach to him, but, I mean, it just seems like killing his army in flat terrain with a 3-5 general and tech advantage would be a good idea. Have you considered this option, Hungary? I'm just saying, it's an option. Something you could consider. Instead of letting him take back the war goal, perhaps. I want to take provinces that are not within his zone of control that have high development. So, like, probably here into Bender. It'd be cool if you could queue up, like, a path. Like, I want you to siege this, then this, then this, then this. And then I could walk away, you know? But that'd be too much to ask for. I asked for that ages ago. Or rather, I said that would be nice. I don't specifically ask for things. That's a bit presumptuous, isn't it? Is there a heavy in there? There is. Could 17 of our ships beat that anyway? I think 17 on 1 could beat that. I think they could. Let's not risk it. It's a heavy. It's dangerous. Are you attaching to me? What are you doing down here? Fine. Hey, go ahead. Feel free to attach to me. If you want to attach to me, I'll accept. We'll siege down Moldavia's capital. So that's probably going to fall, and then who knows where he's going to go. Probably, hopefully, smash into Hungary's leader. Let Hungary earn his keep. Looks like we need to go take back this province. We can already get there. It's flat terrain, we have manpower. I don't want him to risk coming back. I'm just going to move here and suffer the attrition with the whole army. Hopefully we don't get any disease outbreaks, but you know what? I don't want him to think he can come back this way. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm just kidding. It was just a joke. I'm going to instead go to here. And we'll be ready to threaten to reinforce. Threatening to reinforce seems a lot better than actually having to pay for it. I wish my subject had actual troops. I also kind of think it'd be nice if you could pay off part of your subject's loans. Right? Instead of just saying you can't pay it off, like, let me pay off one. Like, let me just help him a little bit so that I can earmark it, rather than sending him a gift or something. I could send him a gift. Come back from... Denmark's not that important, really. I'm not going to be sieging his lands down, personally. 7% chance we take his capital. We don't actually have the war goal. We're doing a bare minimum siege of this province. They are going after Oberlausitz, which, again, just go relieve the siege. You have a 4-0 versus... I don't understand. It's a good thing we didn't put the whole army there. Alright, looks like I'm getting picked off, probably. Possibly. Alright, if he goes to Samogitia, and then he comes back to Cherkai, or goes to Flat... Yeah, I want to engage that army, I think. Interesting. Lithuania wants to die, apparently. Heading over to Notek. 21% chance we take the fort, the capital. That is within a zone of control, so we will just siege some of this stuff back. I cannot believe we still don't have the Renaissance. It's 1484 already, for crying out loud. So long as we control both sides of the strait, we can safely cross this and teach him who's boss. There is Bohemia, rolling a 6 versus a 9. As long as they're fighting, I don't really care. I'm glad that they're doing something. Hopefully, I'm going to not attach to this so that if Hungary decides to leave this siege, we don't lose the progress we've made. Arvo is going to get us up there, and apparently he's crossing the strait? I don't know if we're actually going to be able to catch him. 1st, 23rd. But he's going to be stuck in the zone of control of this thing. His entry point is here. Okay, I mean... I guess. Nice, we actually got Warsaw. And Hungary's not going to transfer control of that. That's fine. Arvo is going to come up to here. The infantry is going to go... Sorry, not Arvo, whatever his name is. Mr. Axel. Sir Axelrod. Reminds me of Cars, too. Okay, yeah. Well, this is going... So, it's going. It's going. I'm going to take a break here. I'll be back in the next episode where, you know, hopefully we end up actually winning this war. We've got the capital. It'll be easy for them to get it back, possibly, but it's a good sign. If we get the ticking war score from the war goal and maybe knock Denmark out soon, it's a relatively even war, actually. So, all right, cool. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.